Hi guys, it's me, TONIK TZW. At the start of this video, I'd like to say a thank you to all of those people who do support the channel with donations and memberships. Memberships are there available for as little as 99p a month. And if you do want to make a direct donation to the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description. Every little helps, and half of it goes to the little man Charlie to spend on what he wants. So yeah, there's your incentive to donate. We're here in the Tier 7 British tech tree battleship, the Hawke. I'm on the grind. I'm about 80,000 short. We're here on Shatter. It's domination. And this is my best game so far. But we've probably still got about 20 games to play, so whether or not this one gets posted, I don't know, because I might do better than this one. But it was challenging, to say the least, because the team appeared to be doing, well, I don't want to say whatever they could to lose, because there were some people who were trying hard in this game. Most of blue team were trying hard to lose, most of red team were trying hard to win, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do at all at the start of this game. But there's the Z23 in the middle. There is a Bismarck behind him, and I'm thinking, is that Bismarck coming straight through? And I'm just, I'm thinking, do we use the HE pen on this ship and try and get some visibility on that Bismarck and pop some shots through his superstructure, do a lot of damage, potentially get some fires? But our Schroeder is running in there. The guy was on comms, and I was like, oh dear, we've got a Schroeder who's YOLO in the middle, expecting his secondaries to save him from everything. And yeah, they're doing quite a good job, but he's got a thing on which is just traces everywhere. Purely cosmetic, looks absolutely ridiculous, and yeah, not worth the money you've spent on it, to be honest. But I'm trying to get shots on whatever I can, and I'm not doing a very good job of it, as you can see. And then I realised that our right flank is pretty much wide open. We've got a destroyer, we've got a cruiser, but they're both running away. However, both of them are not going to continue running away. At least the destroyer isn't, and I see those torpedoes coming. I'm spotted. That means there's a destroyer. It's a Kagero. I've got HE loaded still, and we are going to plop on him at just on 9.5Ks. But now we need to kite away, because there is a Flander coming through, and there is a cruiser, which I didn't know at the time was a Brindisi, but we'll get to him in just a second. We get rid of the high explosives, we switch across to armor piercing, we're looking at the Flander. We need to get around the corner of this island so we aren't completely broadside. Pop the torpedoes off, but this was an absolute dream shot, which is why I've slowed it down to normal speed. Broadside Brindisi, full salvo of armor piercing. This was my shot of the week. 44,800 hit points, quadruple citadel, devastating strike, and I'm even going to throw a slow-mo replay in here for you, because this guy goes from hero to zero in one click of the trigger. It was beautiful. It's been a long time since I've done something like this, and I thought this deserves its own clip, and it will be in the Dev Strikes compilation at the end of the month. There you go, 9.7Ks. He is gone. Let's get back up to double speed, because now we've got the Flander. Our destroyer is doing what he can. His torpedoes are out, but we know that Flander's got big secondaries, and I don't want to go anywhere near him. For some reason, he's running. I think it's because he's lost his destroyer, or his destroyer's about to die. Watch this. Battleships don't shoot at destroyers, do they? Yep, they do, especially this one. Now, Mr. Flander, who came storming through with his Brindisi and Kagero by his side, is on his own, but we do lose our Fantask. And I'm glad that that guy stuck around and helped me out on this side. As you can see, everybody else is run to the other side of the map. For some reason, everybody always goes A-cap or plonks their backsides in the center here, and I don't know why, but they're just going to get taken to pieces one by one. It is pretty much even Stevens, but we hold two caps, or we did hold two caps, but we're about to start losing them, because there's an Iowa out here. There's still, excuse me, the Bismarck, and I think there's also a Missouri. There we go, there's a Missouri as well. And at this point of the game, I'm thinking, okay, I'm stuffed. I can't take these guys on. All I can hope to try and do is to get some damage ticking on them, and that might whittle them down and give us a bit better opportunity. But we lose our Flander to the Iowa. He was never going to stand up to an Iowa and a Missouri and having another I think it's the Bismarck that's out there on his flank. We have a destroyer somewhere. I think he's there on A-cap still. There's the Missouri, so I'm going to try and light a fire on him. But no sooner have I pulled the trigger than the Flander comes back into view. We get a triple cap reset and a fire on the Missouri, but he damage controls that one straight away. I wish I hadn't switched to AP, and I wish I'd been able to get another fire on that Missouri, because this could have been an even bigger damage game. Hey, but hindsight is a wonderful thing. Now I'm kiting away from this Flander. I'm going to turn. I'm going to try and drop a couple of torpedoes in his direction, but I'm wary of giving up too much of a broadside. But I want to get a turn in and go towards him, because I know that he wants to close distance to get his secondaries into action, and I am going to do him the favour of going towards him and allowing him to do that. But little does he know that I'm planning something. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. I could fall completely flat on my face at this point, but I am going to go towards him, and I'm going to try and get him off the map, because I really think it's the only chance we have of winning. I'm not going to turn and give him a broadside. I'm going to let my guns reload. We're going to let those fires burn. We're going to let him sail into the torpedoes. Now look where I am, not exactly on the spot, but we triple fired. We damage control that triple fire. 8 seconds to go before that runs out, and I'm just hoping that I can get on this guy with one turret before that runs down and before his secondaries get another fire on me. There we go. That is kill number 3. 179,477 damage, as well as that quadruple citadel deletion. Man, that made my day, honestly. Best shot ever. It is 2 ships versus 1. We have the lead, and this is always the point in the game where people try to win harder and guarantee that games are thrown away so many times in the closing minutes. Now, we get that guy spotted very, very briefly for a second, and I was hoping to get some more cap resets, but I don't know where those shells went. We have got a maximum reload reduction, an extra 10% reload reduction there, because we are running an epic mod on this ship, not a legendary, but yeah, a legendary would have been absolutely amazing. But with the great concealment of this ship, I'm going to push in towards Charlie Cap. Haven't got shots on the Bayard now, but the Megami has no need to go after that guy at all. Absolutely no need. I know that this is coming down to a 1-to-1, and there we go. Megami goes out of the game. He gets absolutely slapped. It is me versus the Bayard. Now, points wise, with the time remaining on the clock, all I need to do is stay undetected for another 20 seconds here and take this cap, because the time left in the game, that guy is going to have to kill me to win. Now, I'm not sure how ramming mechanics work in this game. Like, if I ram him in the closing seconds, how does it work out who kills who? Is it who's going the fastest? Is it who's got the most hit points? But that's something that I don't want to risk. But with 30 seconds on the clock, it is ticking down, and I'm sure that this guy is coming looking for me, which is why he's fired his guns, to see if he gets spotted. And whereas I would have loved to have just taken this guy out of the game, I've got the hit points to play with. He can't kill me in 7 seconds remaining, but we'll pull the trigger anyway as he throws in a turn, and we just bounce everything off him. But the clock hits 0. We take the points win. 179,477 damage, 3 kills, 1 solo cap, 3 cap resets, high caliber, and that beautiful dev strike. And the icing, the cherry on the top, is that it lands us with 3,311 11 base XP. That's like 800 above second place. Thank you to Wildebeest7777 there on Xbox for staying and supporting me. Excellent job, buddy. Not like the rest of the chickens who ran away. So if you've enjoyed that one, it's my best game so far in the Hawke. Smash that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your best stats are on the Hawke at the moment if you've got that far. And don't forget, first time past here, hit that subscribe button. Donate if you want to. Please do. Put some money in the bank. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye.